I still kind of wish it was harder. Like, maybe not necessarily different obstacles. I kind of just wish the checkpoints were less forgiving in a way, you know? Hello, my fellow masochists. We are back. We're gonna go back into the path of pain. And I'm hoping everything is okay this time, because I just had to do a bunch of different microphone tests, because I did one right before I started recording, and the mic was being super weird. It sounded very echoey. I think I need to get a new one. Like, this one is... It's definitely, like a decade old at this point. Like, I got it when me and my buddy Joe were still doing the Smash Brothers tournaments together. So it is super duper old. And yeah, it sounded like I was underwater, plus it was echoing. The cable at the bottom is super loose. Any small movement seems to screw it up, so it is about time I got a new mic. So let's see if I remember how to do this, because it's been like 4 days since I played this. Oh god. Since I played this game at all. Last time we basically got all the way to the end. It's just I wasn't expecting... Oh god. I wasn't expecting there to be combat at the end, so... In the previous recording that didn't end up seeing the light of day after I tested it and realized my microphone was super weird, I decided to change up the charms. We're no longer using the High Blood charm, we're no longer using Sprint Master and Dash Master, and we have some more the usual combat-oriented charms on. Oh my god, I need to concentrate! This is not the way we usually go, but we're freestyling it. Oh god! How am I not hitting these things at the right time? I'm just trying to get back up to this wall, please. Oh right, I remember the music. I remember the music was annoying me after so many tries. That's okay. I was saying at the end of my previous video, like, I kind of wish this was harder. Like, I kind of feel like the White Palace stuff leading up to this was kind of harder than this was. But we'll see how I feel about that in a few minutes, because I'm already failing quite miserably at this. So we'll see if I feel like eating my words. Just kind of gotta get used to the obstacles again. Wait for the saw. Then we go this way. And this way. Oh my god! Back down here. I'm so locked in I didn't even make a comment. we passed by that first part. So now we do one of these. Okay. Oh, I wasted my jump way too soon there. Oh, I'm too high. Yeah. I like these sections where you do the crystal dash because there's always something like on screen for you to line yourself up with. In the previous one, there was that bar, and this one, there's this bug flower thing, whatever's on the side of this platform here. It's like an indicator for where you're supposed to line yourself up. Alright, very cool. Very clean. Nice. the right. Oh shoot, what the heck? There are two different ways that we can go? I'm so confused. There's saws to the right and saws to the left. Which way are we supposed to go? I'm pretty sure I went this way last time. What if we go this way?
No, God!
I'm almost certain I went the other way.
No, God, please, no! No!
Oh, I did go this way. Okay, wait, what if I go the other way, though? I'm kind of curious. Let me go back.
No! No!
I feel like I've been this way, too. Am I losing my mind? I feel like I've been this way. Am I not pressing the right button? I'm not pressing the right button. It would probably help if I pressed the right goddamn button. I was pressing the healing button, and now I'm all the way back here. You have to be kidding me. For some reason, my brain can't remember which button is dash and which button is heal. We already went to the right, we were saying. I do remember this. So what the heck was the other direction? I kind of want to die just to go the other direction. Because now I'm curious. Maybe we'll just do this again afterwards and just go the other direction. Because I definitely remember doing this. There was like a dozen times where I was like, oh, I was about to commit. I was about to commit on this part here. Oh my god, of course there's thorns there. Why wouldn't there be thorns there? Did I ever do this part? I think I did. Yeah, so we gotta go now? Oh god, what am I doing? I'm gonna have to look back at my previous recording to see which direction I went, because I feel like the other direction seemed very familiar, but this also seems extremely familiar. Maybe they both wind up in the same spot somehow? Why aren't I dashing? Oh, because I'm... What the frick? My buttons just switched. Oh my... I'm not even kidding. What is going on here? I thought I was going crazy and I was getting, like, disoriented, like, not realizing, like, what the heck was going on with my buttons. But they legitimately just switched, and now they're back to what I'm used to with dash being at the top because it's diagonal from my attack button, which I changed so that I could do the dash slash. But for the last like 10-15 minutes, dash was on the horizontal button, and I'm just like, why does this feel so weird? Why can't I remember where my dash button is? Why do I keep pressing the soul button, and vice versa? Okay, now I know I'm not insane. Yeah, for the last like 10-15 minutes, my healing, my soul button was on the top button, which is X. And for some reason now my dash is on X. I have no idea what just happened. Maybe I am hallucinating? Am I on drugs? Did somebody slip drugs in my dinner? Oh my god. It's that easy. It's that easy when your buttons are in the right place. Wait. Oh my god, we didn't have to do that part. That's why both of these parts seem familiar. It's because this is the right way. Oh my god, I'm actually insane. I'm actually going Joker mode. I'm actually turning into the Joker. Oh my god. How many minutes did I spend on that? At least 10 to 15. Like I've been recording for 26 minutes. I was at least there for like 10 to 15 minutes. I'm actually turning into the Joker. Oh my goodness. Right? That's not the heal button anymore. We just went over that. I feel like no one's gonna believe me, and honestly, I don't even really believe myself. I think I'm legitimately going insane for multiple reasons, but okay. The controls do feel more comfortable, more native, you know? So we wait for the saw to come down. We go up. I remember this from the other night. It was like 3-4 nights ago. I remember I was just sending it before. No, I was waiting for that to come down. Oh no, I was waiting for that to go up. I remember this was the part where I was making all those Canadian jokes. So here, oh yeah, there I was just sending it. I was sending it before the saw came down. I remember. We're just sending her, bud. Oh god, I screwed that up. Then we go this way. Oh yeah, I remember. So we wait till it goes up. We hug that. Oh god, I chickened out. I do want to test this theory though. If I just send it, can I get past the saw on the right side? Never mind. We can. Okay. Theory confirmed. We don't want to do that and eat our own double jump. Can you dash, please, dude? Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god, I'm not even kidding. The buttons switched again. What the heck is going on? Okay, now I legitimately know for a fact I'm not crazy. Because we just went over this. Yes! X is supposed to be dash. Why the hell are my buttons switching? What is going on? Okay. Confirmed, not crazy. My buttons literally just switched. Maybe my controller is like unplugging and replugging itself or something? I don't know why it would do that. Confirmed, not crazy. Confirmed, not lying and making excuses. So we just send it right away on that one. Oh, I didn't think I had it. Oh, we almost saved it though. We almost saved that. We fumbled it and we almost saved it. Oh my god, I ate my own jump again. Okay, healing button is where it should be. On Y. God, now I slightly even feel like even more of a crazy person because like how the hell does your controller input just randomly change itself? It, like, the only thing I can think of that would explain it is my controller is going from being plugged in to unplugged to plugged back in, and it's like it's reverting to the default control scheme. That's the only thing I can think of. No, I remember. You have to kind of hover, stick back to the platform, and then wait for it to go up. I remember. I do remember. We go, do a little wait, but not fully jump into the spikes or walk into the spikes. Yes, 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 that, oh, I didn't go fast enough. We finally had it. No, I'm too slow, we gotta wait. I was already down, we kinda could have sent it there. That's okay, we're fine. Nice. Nice! Easy peasy. So at this part I believe we had to stop at some point. Yeah, we had to stop there. No, what's going on? I didn't have a jump. So as much as I'm struggling to get through this, I still kind of wish it was harder. Like, maybe not necessarily different obstacles. I kind of just wish the checkpoints were less forgiving in a way, you know? Or I guess I kind of wish, like, both things. Either the checkpoints were less abundant and less forgiving, or there were more obstacles in between each checkpoint, or a combination of both. Like, for example, maybe at this checkpoint that I'm at now, maybe there shouldn't be an infinite soul thing. Like, maybe there shouldn't be an infinite soul thing at every single checkpoint. So that maybe sometimes you get to a checkpoint, but if you can't figure out how to get to the next one before you lose all your health, well, then you gotta start over. But I guess, like, doing the things you've already done over and over again also isn't fun and is really, really annoying. Like, say, for example, there's, like, 10 checkpoints or whatever. And you get to, like, checkpoint 7 or 8, and then you fail, so you have to go all the way back to the very start. And let's say you do that, like, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. That would start to get tedious. So, like, I both like the checkpoints, and I don't like them, if that makes sense. Like, I think, I wish it was more brutal, but if it was more brutal, I'd probably be like, okay, this is just tedious. Which makes me think they probably tested all of these ideas that I'm talking about, and they found the fine line between frustrating to the point where it's not fun, and frustrating to the point where it's a satisfying challenge. Because I think it is a satisfying challenge. And there's something to say about creating, like, arbitrary difficulty, you know? Like, not having any checkpoints in here, that would kind of feel like arbitrarily making it more difficult. Like, it's not real difficulty, it's just like, this thing is so long, and sometimes you do kind of make mistakes every now and then like that. And if that sent me all the way back to the very beginning, I would be kind of pissed off. So, they've probably considered all these ideas I'm putting out there during the testing phase, and they probably found that line between arbitrary and actually challenging. I think one of the things that makes this feel like it's too easy is these parts where you're just kind of bouncing on these flying guys. Like, going through these tight saw sections makes it kind of feel like it's hit the button or die, but when you're bouncing off those flying guys with the walls next to them, it feels like even if you make a mistake, you can kind of recover and save yourself. Like here, if I kind of missed the jump on this guy, I might be able to dash to the wall, the previous wall on my right. I might be talking out of my ass, but, like, I don't know, there's something about the saws and the prickly areas that makes it feel like it's harder, if that makes sense. Doing these flying platform sections here doesn't really feel that intense. It's the saw platforms that feel very intense. It's like, I know what I'm doing wrong. It's that final section there. I'm not like drifting enough to the left before I hit the dash button, so I can't make it over to the saw in order to pogo it. But it's like, for the last 10, 20 attempts, I can't even get to that section. Like, I'm hitting myself on the first saw for some reason. And then I'll do that. Like, I won't hit the jump button in time, which is kind of ridiculous. Or I'll do something like that, and I'll press jump instead of attack, so I won't pogo. Oh my god, finally. Holy crap. Thank Bob. Can you get up there? Okay, this is the final room. Now, if I thought that previous room was frustrating to do a second time, how do I feel about this room? Oh, I did remember. I could do a little shortcut by doing one of those. Yeah, I remember. This one we have to go over. Right, we needed to hit those on the up. I do remember. Like that. Like that. Oh, we need to hit that one when it's down. No! Oh! Oh my god! No! That was so close. That was what, like the third try? That's crazy. We also learned that on that last hanging platform, we kind of gotta go over it rather than under it. Oh, that's not it. If anything there, we need to dash before we double jump so that we can stall in the air and get a little more height on our stall, like that. No! I wanted to pogo and it disappeared. Oh, I also learned that I should probably be at full health every time I try to attempt this room, because there's combat at the end, I just remembered. Oh god, come back, no! Okay, yeah, we'll try to keep ourselves at a pretty nice health total, because it's the combat at the end of this room that screwed me over last time. And we gotta be cool, calm, and collected once we get there, because if we die, that's when we gotta go all the way back to the start, which is sad. No, come back! Okay, we have to be a little bit patient on that last one, because it does take a little bit while, a little bit of a long time to do its full cycle. How are you slipping off and then double jumping? You have to be kidding me. Somehow I don't feel like this section is harder than the previous one. Am I insane? Like the previous one had such narrow pathways at the end there. This one, it feels like you can kind of make mistakes, but then sort of catch yourself. Like if you don't do the perfect length of jumps, you can kind of save yourself. Not in that scenario, because I'm a dumbass, but it feels like not everything has to be super precise in this section as it did in the last section. Like there, for example. Or here, for example. No, that part you really do need to be precise. You kind of have to leave that final fence when the saw is closer to you. Like you can't, if you leave the final fence when the saw is going away, you're kind of screwed. Like there we kind of saved ourselves. We hit the saw a little bit too high, but we still managed to get past. But then I started yapping and I screwed it up. Yeah, I feel like this section is a lot more forgiving than the previous section, if that makes sense. I keep doing forward slashes. Okay, like I said, we need it to be coming towards us, not going away from us. Okay, that was close. Those fence posts were hard to pogo on because we were hitting them like as they were coming up. We made it work. No, because I can stall on the fence and wait for the saw blade. But if I don't get to the fence at a good time, like there for example, there is no stalling that could save me. Gotta get to the fence at a good time. Nope. Oh, I wanted to go back to the fence. Yeah, like that. We can stall on the fence if need be. When we get to this one, we gotta be mindful of that. Yeah, so we'll wait. We'll wait. Go now. Nice. Stalling. Stalling. Go now. Oh, why didn't you jump, you dum-dum? That was it. That was the run. I was in the zone. Oh, I ate my double jump as I left the platform there. Okay, we wait. Exercise patience. Nice. There it is. There it is, baby. We did it. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Oh god. Let's go. Oh, these guys are doing 2 points of damage. Oh, okay. Let's freaking go, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, path of pain. More like path of easy platforming. Alright, what do we get for our troubles? Wait, is that me? His horns are, like, different. His horns are pointier. Was that the Pale King and me? A future me? A past me? There was some audio there. What? 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 We don't even get a text box? What? I got something in my monster journal, of all things. What the frick was that, dude? What the heck? Is this what we got? I am so confused. What was the point of all that? What do we get? Dude, you have to be kidding me, man. Fluke Munga? Holy. That is definitely a humunga Fluke Munga. A Flukemon. Sounds like a really, really ugly Digimon. Alright, we're back at the start. I'm kinda rustled because it didn't really give me anything. We got some lore, but we didn't even get some lore with like a text box, so I'm not even sure what the lore means, you know? I'm gonna have to like look up a YouTube video to be like, what did this mean? What does the cutscene in the Path of Pain actually mean? What is the lore? Probably just gonna be like a bunch of like game theory-esque videos that are just trying to like find an interpretation that's not actually there, you know? Now we can say we've beat it after struggling for like 2 hours over 2 different recording sessions. We finally beat it. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you've beaten the Path of Pain. And did you think it was too easy like I did, even though I struggled for a whole hour, probably more than that? 2 separate recording sessions, probably struggling for an hour each. I still feel like the obstacles in the White Palace were harder than the Path of Pain itself. Like, that might just be me. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like I struggled more with the White Palace than I did with the Path of Pain. But that's also maybe because I was kind of learning the obstacles. Like, it did take time to learn the Path of Pain obstacles, but like I was saying in the previous video, like, maybe the White Palace obstacles are like a tutorial mode before you get into the Path of Pain. I could be wrong. They could be 2 completely separate, unrelated obstacles that have no similarities, but like, I don't know. I feel like it could have been harder. That's all I'm saying. I know it took me a while. I know I didn't first try any of the sections, but like, I feel like it could have been harder. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you're loving the series. Hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. Oop, almost hit a crystal dash. And until next time, I'll see you later.